Hello and thank you for tuning in to another edition of A Princess Classroom. Today we're going to be looking at the 8th grade standard of A.EE1. Um, More explicitly, it talks about exponents and rules of exponents and solving a problem with exponents. So today the first problem we're going to solve is we're going to simplify 8 to the third power divided by 4 squared. I have these 6 rules of exponents listed here in the corner, and we'll be reviewing them periodically. So, the first thing, if I'm looking at this problem, the first thing I want to say to myself is, can I rewrite 8 and 4 differently using exponents maybe? Take about 5 seconds, think about that. If you already know, you can while I write the next step of the problem. So if we're solving this first thing, I want to rewrite this division problem in fraction form. 8 cubed divided by 4 squared. Now, if you were thinking about different ways to write 8 and 4, then you would know that, okay, we can rewrite 8 and 4 both as a number with the base 2. So 8 is 2/3 to the third power, all right? And then 4 is 2 to the second power. So rewriting our problem, we now get 2 to the third power cubed divided by 2 squared squared. All right, so now if we look at our rules of exponents over here, there's 6 for us to choose from, okay? So looking at this is an example, right? This is now an example of number 4, the power rule, all right? So the power rule says that when you have an exponent raised to another exponent, we have an exponent raised to another exponent, right? You multiply the exponents, okay? So in short form, right, 2 to the third power 3 times, right, raised to the power of 3, would then give us 2 to 3 times 3, all right? Now, if we wanted to show out, okay, short form, this is 2 to the 9th power over 2 to the 4th power. Okay? Now, I'm gonna write below here how we did that, the expanded form. So 2 to the third power is, and I'm gonna put them in parentheses, 2 times 2 times 2. I need to switch out markers because that was bad. Times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we have 2 to the third power, that's here, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right? Simple way is to count up all the 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 to the 9th power. All right? I'll illustrate the same thing for 2 to the 2 squared. Put our division. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All right? Now, okay, from here, where we have 2 to the 9th divided by 2 to the 4th, using the exponent rules, you would then use number 2, the quotient rule, okay? Now, the quotient rule says that when you have 2 exponents with the same base, all right, and you're dividing them, fraction bar, you subtract the exponents, all right? So using our exponent rules, the answer to this would be 2, 9 minus 4, okay, which would be 2 to the 5th power. All right, so we have the answer. Now I'm going to use this expanded forms of both of these, right, to show you how we get 2 to the 5th. From normal math, we know any number divided by itself is 1. So we have 2's in our numerator, okay, 2's in our denominator. So we're going to cross out each 2 that has a part. because any number divided by itself is 1. So that's 1. 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2. And 2 divided by 2. Right? All those equal 1, so we can cross those out. Now if we look how many 2's we have left in the numerator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same as what we got with our exponent, 2 to the 5th power. All right? So we have now simplified, okay, 8 cubed divided by 4 squared. It's 2 to the 5th power. But Mr. Prince, what if they want an actual answer? What if they don't want it in 2 to the 5th power? All right, well, we go back down to here, and we use our actual 2's to give us an answer, okay? So underneath, all right, if we have 2 times 2, we all know that 2 times 2 is 4, correct, 4. So now we have 4, right, times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2, times 2 times 2. So next up, 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 times 2 times 2. All right? Then 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2, and 16 times 2 is, say it loud for the camera, 32. So we now have solved this problem, 8 cubed divided by 4 squared, and we've solved it in both exponent form, right here, 2 to the 5th power, or standard form, which is 32. I would recommend memorizing, okay, your base 2's. You're always going to see them, okay? They're always going to be there. 2 squared is 4, 2 to the 3rd power, 2 cubed is 8, 2 to the 4th power is 16, 2 to the 5th power is 32, and 2 to the 6th power is 64. All right, so I hope this video was helpful while you're at home working on your package or working just on this type of standards for Common Core. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them at the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, peace.